Hey guys, welcome to the last episode of 8 Days of Deck Reviews. We'll be taking a look right now at the Theory 11 Rebels deck. This is a really nice deck produced by Theory 11, obviously. A link to buy will be down in the description box below. A little bit of background on this deck. It's basically themed on Rebellion and Rebels and America. So you can already see the theme. You'll see the theme all around. So on the front of the box, by the way, I should say this box is completely black and foiled. It's foiled, and that's all embossed too. So it's a really nice looking box. The box looks really cool. You can see right here, you get some designs on the front. You get the American Eagles here. Theory 11's written out. XI, another 11 right there. You get Theory 11 written again there, and XI written again. So maybe a little bit repetitive there. It looks kind of like a seal, actually, this thing. So it looks pretty cool. Just an overall really nice looking box. Back, you get a glimpse of the back design. It's again embossed. You get a picture of the Capitol building, where Congress meets, I believe, in the U.S. So that's nice to have some cultural things on here, and of course some designs around that. On the sides, you just get some. You can read that right there, and designs. You can see that too. Bottom looks like this. It's embossed. Probably actually, this is probably one of my favorite bottoms of the box. Not that that's really a category, but it looks pretty nice. And the tops get something that's covered by a seal, and the seal looks like a very old stamp. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's yellowish. It is yellowish, and it looks very old, which is really cool. It says Theory 11 on it with a crown in the middle. Looks kind of like the Blue Crown logo, actually. Interesting. Anyway, open the box. On the flap, there's nothing. On this thing, there is, I believe, an eagle. Might be covered. And inside of the box is completely red, which is interesting. Red, white, and blue. So, red, I guess. I don't know. So, let's talk about what you're going to get. You're going to get a Theory 11 ad card. You're always going to get that, usually with Theory 11 decks. You're also going to get a double backer. So that's nice. Has a couple applications. You're going to get two jokers, and the jokers are, as far as I can tell, identical. Might be upside down right now. Yeah, that's the trick. Two people running in different directions to resemble rebels. It says Joker there. You get the four suits and some really nice design here. I like what they have going on. As I said, they're identical. Ace of Spades. Once again, very nice. This deck is very nice. I don't know what makes it like. I'll get into that later, actually. But I mean, this deck it looks really good. Look at that ace. It's just got an eagle. Theory 11 Rebels. And it looks kind of like the front of the box, actually, when you take a look at it. You compare them side by side. The rest of the deck is very standard, kind of like the Monarchs. I don't know why they did this. I feel like they could have customized it maybe a little more. A couple of color differences, but, you know, it's nothing special. Reds are a little bit darker. Nothing really to it. Let's get into the back design. You already saw it on the box here, but you got the Capitol building going on. It's two-way. It says Rebels there, and then Rebels on the other side, so it's two-way back design. You get a bunch of designing, and this design actually, it looks very good from a distance. And the thin borders make this deck look so much better than if it had fat borders, which is, I tend to dislike. And that makes spreads look a whole lot better, in my opinion at least. They started doing that on the Monarchs deck, which is a lot better. I still have the thick border Monarchs, and I don't like it that much. I wish they had thin borders on it. So I might get the new one. Anyway, you see a fan looks really cool with thin borders. Cards look great. The handling is wonderful. Spreads feel great. These cards do cut very well. They're just a little bit slippery. I haven't used them too much, but they have an air cushion finish, meaning you'll be using basically a bicycle caliber deck in terms of handling. But, yeah, it feels good in the hands. Now let's talk a little bit about the deck itself. Why, if this is such a good deck, which I like it a lot, then why isn't it one of the more popular ones? Why, if you've asked someone a deck what their favorite deck is, you're never going to hear someone say, oh, Theory 11 Rebels. And you know, it's because Theory 11, I don't know, it seems like this deck, they just kind of wanted to make a nice looking deck, and it doesn't really pop, unfortunately. The box looks nice, just something about it. It's kind of dull. Like, the cards really are nothing special. They look nice. I did say that a bunch of times, but nice doesn't mean popping. And I wish like Theory 11 created a deck that popped. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I were to pick my favorite Theory 11 deck, I'd probably go with the Jack in terms of design, because it's unique. And this deck isn't very unique. It's just, yeah, you know, a different theme, but not overall that custom, except for this good-looking box right here. So, tell me what you think about this deck. If you know why this deck is not so popular, I think it should be a little bit more popular than it is, but, you know, go pick this up if you have the chance. Card Collector's, once again, of course, a must. It's a very common deck from Theory 11. Magicians, you make the call once again, just like the Sentinels. This is a good-looking deck. It has a lot of merits. Looks normal. Looks good. Feels nice. Handles great. It's just, I don't know. There's some quality about it that just... I don't pick this deck up very often for my collection, even though I've had it for like 6 months. It just doesn't stand out, really. But I like it. So, tell me what you think about this deck, about the review, about the table, about life, about questions, comments, anything you like. Have a great day, go out, have some fun, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for staying with me for 8 days, you guys. It's been a fun pleasure. Now we're going to go back to weekly videos. Jody is on a trip, I believe. I don't know where he is. But, he'll be back sometime soon. Back on this channel. I mean, he's just taking a little bit of a break. But, yeah, that's it, guys. See you next time. I probably talked too long. Bye-bye.